Sudhakar, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 40th webinar in our Saturday webinar series hosted by Manage CIA. Manage CIA is the Center of Innovation and Agripreneurship under the National Institute of Agriculture Extension Management. Has been working consistently to support the strengthening the agri-startup ecosystem in India. We have empowered over 989 agripreneurs and incubated more than 495 startups across diverse domains in agriculture. We offered end-to-end support in areas like agro-processing, post-harvesting technologies, value addition, machineries, animal husbandry, fisheries, dairy, commodity training, supply chain management, and agri-consultancy. Our goal is to transform innovative ideas into impactful agribusinesses that contribute to the nation's food and economic security. Today's session is going to be particularly relevant and inspiring as we discuss the topic Agri-graduates for Agripreneurship. The session focused on how young agriculture graduates can transition from traditional agriculture paths into becoming job creator and innovative agripreneurship, leading the future of Indian agriculture. Now, without further delay, I would like to invite Mr. Arvind to introduce our first speaker.
Thank you, Sonam. Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce our today's esteemed speaker, Ms. V. Ushashri, whose journey in the field of agriculture and agribusiness truly amplifies dedication, knowledge, and leadership. She began her academic journey by pursuing a degree in agriculture from Professor Jayashankar, Telangana Agriculture University. Furthering her passion in agribusiness management, she completed her post-graduation in Masters of Business Administration from Kerala Agriculture University. Her professional experience is as diverse as it is impactful. She has served as business executive in the Regional Agriculture Research Station, Tirupati, where she contributed actively on on-ground agricultural initiative. She also held a position of director at OG Natural Foods Private Limited, playing a key role in the promoting of value addition in agricultural products. In addition to this, she has more than 2-year experience as consultant in Agri-Clinic and Agribusiness Center scheme, where she mentored and supported budding agripreneurs in establishing their ventures. Currently, she is serving as manager at Manage CIA Incubation Center in Hyderabad, an esteemed institution that nurtures and support agri-tech startup across the country. Thank you for joining us, ma'am. With this short introduction, now I would like to hand over this session to you, over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Arvind, for the introduction, and good morning to one and all present in the webinar. So today's topic is particularly relevant. As we all know, there are more than 2 lakh agriculture graduates who pass out every year from various agriculture universities across India. But the question is, are there 2 lakh jobs every year? No. So there comes the point of agripreneurship, entrepreneurship, startups, and various business entities. So with this, let's start the first and foremost scheme that is available for agri-graduates. Arvind, can you go to next slide? So we begin with the scheme Agri-Clinics and Agribusiness Center scheme. This is one of the longest standing scheme for agriculture graduates, which is a flagship scheme of Ministry of Agriculture, launched in the year of 2002, April 9th. So what is this scheme about? Arvind, can you please change the slide? Objective slides, can you go to? Yeah. So this scheme was launched with an objective to supplement the efforts of public extension by providing private extension to farmers. As we all know, there is only one extension officer for every 1,000 farmers. So is it possible to for this extension officer to reach farmers and to give advisory services or to provide with necessary technologies? The answer is no. So to supplement this extension system, Agri-Clinics and Agribusiness Center scheme was launched. Not only this, to support the agriculture development and to create gainful self-employment opportunities to all the agri-graduates. Agri-clinics and agribusiness center scheme is one of the best scheme. So, Arvind, next slide. This scheme is implemented at various levels. Policy and funding is done by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Training and handholding is done by Manage and NTIs. Integration of agripreneurs with extension services is done by Agriculture Technology Management Agencies at district level. And capital is provided by nationalized and cooperative banks, and subsidy is provided with NABARD. Next slide. So what are the offerings under ACABCR? It offers a 45-day free residential training program on agri-entrepreneurship. This 45-day free residential program includes curriculum of various entrepreneurship skills, personality development skills, technical knowledge of agriculture, and market knowledge of agriculture. Other than this, 1 year post-training handholding support is also provided. Startup loan up to 20 lakh rupees is provided, and subsidy 36 to 44% credit linked backend subsidy is provided to the agri ventures established, and training and handholding is always done through nodal training institutions. Refresher training programs are also available for the established agri ventures. Next slide. The process for undergoing this agri clinics and agribusiness center training is very simple. Candidates can just go into ACABC MIS portal. There they can register with their Aadhaar authenticated profile details. Then candidates will be called for interview through hybrid mode. That is, physical interviews are there. Committee member from Manage will be joining online. Then candidates will be called for 45-day residential training program, and on 44th or 45th day the individual project proposals are sent to the banks. Simultaneously they are also applied through Jansamarth portal. So Jansamarth portal is a national level portal wherein loans can be applied under various schemes of Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. After verification by banker through Jansamarth portal and also through physical verification, loans will be sanctioned to establish particular agri ventures. Thereafter, NABARD will be giving backend subsidy of 36 or 44%. Say if you are a general category and male, you may get subsidy 36%. And if you are women and belong to any minority community, subsidy of 44% is provided. Yeah, this is the list of 32 indicative agri ventures which are eligible under the scheme for subsidy and loan. So here you can see a wide range of activities, that is establishment of agri clinics, horticulture clinics, fishery clinic, agro journalism, agro tourism, veterinary clinics, landscape, nursery, etc., etc. Next slide. So there are many new initiatives under the scheme that have been brought the scheme into very good level. So in 2018, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare introduced MIS portal, which is a live database portal of established ventures and trained candidates. In 2019, especially in Telangana, there was a model launched. It is a tripartite agreement between Manage, NABARD, and SBI to train TS Agros candidates to establish agri clinics. So TS Agros candidates are already established agri clinics wherein they get trained for 45 days, and then to expand their businesses, loans are given by SBI and NABARD, and subsidy is given by NABARD. In 2021, Manage AC and ABC Agripreneur webinar series has been launched, wherein experiences of successful agripreneurs are shared online. In 2022, Jansamarth portal was launched, which we all know is a digital platform to automate lending process to various agri ventures. In 2022, again, there's a bank collaboration happened between Manage SBI and Manage and HDFC, wherein SBI have agreed to give loan seeing the success of various established ventures, more banks have come up for MOUs, especially Madhya Pradesh Gramin Bank and NABARD, Bank of India and NABARD, Central Bank of India and NABARD, now providing loans and subsidy to various AC and ABC candidates. In 2024, there's one more new initiative happened. Sonam?
Usha ma'am, sorry to interrupt you, but yes, your voice is breaking actually.
Yeah. So is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. In 2024, Krishi Mapper app was launched by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, wherein established ventures can geographically map their agri ventures in this app. Next slide, Arvind. So AC and ABC scheme, not just 20 lakh rupees is given to the agri ventures, but this scheme is also converged with Agri Infrastructure Fund, wherein up to 2 crores can be given to agripreneurs. So with the credit guarantee and incentive and interest subvention lending, institutions will be able to lend with a lower risk to many agripreneurs, which was a hurdle earlier. So to know more about this Agri Infrastructure Fund, you can always watch our Saturday webinar series recently that has happened. And in this Agri Infrastructure Fund, there are multiple types of stakeholders that are eligible. Arvind, can you go to next slide? So for agripreneurs, individual business owners are also eligible. Can you go to next slide, Arvind? So there comes an end-to-end agri clinics and agribusiness center scheme. So there are many other startup schemes available to young agriculture graduates. One among them is student orientation program. So under student orientation program, agricultural graduates who are studying still maybe second year, third year or final year can apply under this program to RKVY-RAFTAAR to manage, and then they can gain 1 month comprehensive training on startup ecosystem, different entrepreneurial skills and practical aspects of entrepreneurship. They get technical and business mentoring from Manage. Additionally, they get 15 days incubation workshop. Not just this, financial support of granting up to 4 lakh rupees is given to the students. Then there's another program called Agripreneurship Orientation Program, wherein any passed out agriculture graduates, if you have any idea, innovative idea that belongs to agriculture or that serves farming community, then this is the right platform. You get 1 month comprehensive training, technical and business mentoring, and additional 15 days incubation workshop to develop your idea into prototype. Additionally, you will be getting a grant in aid up to 5 lakhs. Then any agri graduate who have already established their agri or any innovative venture that serves the farming community and you have already been into market, then Startup Agribusiness Incubation Program is the right platform for you. You get technical and business mentoring, network and market linkages, 1 month comprehensive mentoring from Manage. Additionally, you will be getting grant in aid up to 25 lakh rupees. This scheme is implemented under RKVY-RAFTAAR, that is also a flagship scheme of Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Arvind, can you go to previous slide? Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. So Startup India Seed Fund Scheme DPIIT has created this scheme with an outlay of almost 945 crore rupees to provide financial assistance to startups for developing their ideas into proof of concept or prototype development, product trials, market entry, and commercialization. So, what is the eligibility criteria to avail this scheme? Is a startup recognized by DPIIT incorporated not more than 2 years ago at the time of application, and startups must have an innovative business idea to develop a product or service with market fit, viable commercialization, and scalability. Startup should be using technology in its core product or service, business model, or distribution model, or it should solve a problem that is existing in the society. Then preference would be given to the startups creating innovative solutions in social sectors, waste management, water management, agriculture, food processing, biotechnology, etc. Startups should not have received fund more than 10 lakh rupee of monetary support under any centrally sponsored scheme. Then shareholding pattern of Indian promoters in the startup should be at least 51% at the time of application to the incubator as per Companies Act. And any startup will not receive seed support more than once. To know more about Startup India Seed Fund Scheme, we request you to register to our upcoming Saturday webinar series, wherein one webinar is focused specially on Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. Arvind, next slide. Can you go to next slide? Agriculture marketing infrastructure. Yeah. So there is one more wonderful scheme for young agricultural graduates who want to establish rural godowns or warehouses at village level or at mandal level. So agriculture marketing infrastructure scheme envisages value addition and processing at farmers level so as to enhance their income by selling more marketable and processed produce in the market. As we all know, more than 16% loss, post-harvest losses occur at farm level. To overcome this problem, Agriculture Marketing Infrastructure Fund is one of the best opportunity to anyone, any farmer, agriculture graduate, or any rural entrepreneurs. Projects for creation of storage infrastructure, 50 to 5,000 metric tons for private and cooperatives is allowed under this scheme. So you can see a table showing the eligible activities under this scheme. All the primary processing activities for fruits and vegetables, grains and cereals, oil seeds, pulses, and meat and dairy products, etc., is allowed under this agriculture marketing infrastructure scheme. To know more about the scheme, you can visit the website. Next slide, Arvind. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Uthan Mahabhiyan. This is PM Kusum scheme, as we all are hearing very recently. This scheme is for dieselization of farm sector and enhancing the income of farmers. So under this scheme, standalone solar pumps and solarization of existing grid connected agriculture pumps can be established at farm level, and central government is offering a subsidy of up to 30 to 50% of the total cost of this establishment of solar pumps. Further, farmers can also install grid connected solar power plants up to 2 million watts under the scheme on their barren or fallow land and send electricity to local DISCOM at tariff determined by the state regulators. This scheme is implemented by the designated departments of state government. So those agriculture graduates who want to be in farming sector and who want to develop the farms that was their ancestral heritage can avail this scheme. We have one more national beekeeping and honey mission scheme. So as we all know, we are hearing about sweet revolution, honeybee missions, and honey products these days. So NBHM has launched 3 mini mission schemes for developing of honey and honeybee products. So production and productivity and improvement of various crops through pollination assisted by adoption of scientific beekeeping. There's a scheme called Mini Mission 1. Under this Mini Mission 1, up to 50 lakh rupees is given to various agripreneurs. Under Mini Mission 2, for post-harvest management of beekeeping, beehive products, including collection, process, storage, marketing, value addition, etc., or to develop any infrastructural facilities, up to 2 crores is given to agripreneurs or any individuals who are working in this honeybee. And under Mini Mission 3, research and technology generation for different regions or states or agroclimatic zone and socio-economic conditions is also sponsored for various agripreneurs. Next slide, Arvind. There's another scheme at national level called Restructure National Bamboo Mission. As we all know, Bamboo Mission is not a new one. It has been launched in 2005, but in 2018, the entire National Bamboo Mission was restructured to increase the coverage of area with suitable bamboo species to enhance yield and to improve post-harvest management through primary processing units and to promote product development, keeping in view market demand of bamboo and bamboo value added products, to rejuvenate the underdeveloped bamboo industry in India, to promote skill development, capacity building, awareness generation for development of bamboo sector from production to market demand, and to realign efforts so as to reduce market dependency or import of bamboo and bamboo products from various foreign countries. National Bamboo Mission was launched. Under this National Bamboo Mission, there are certain activities wherein private entities are given funding up to 100% of project cost or 60% of project cost. Next slide. Then we have National Initiative for Developing and Harnessing Innovations, that is scheme by Department of Science and Technology, Nidhi Prayas. So Nidhi Prayas is a scheme that is promoting and accelerating young and aspiring innovators and startups, specifically supporting young innovators turn their ideas into proof of concept. So the quantum of prototype grant per innovator would be a maximum of rupees 10 lakhs. And this Nidhi Prayas is implemented at various centers in all the states of India, and each center would get 10 innovations per year. Next slide. Then we have Biotechnology Ignition Grant Scheme, that is big. We all have heard about BIRAC grant, big grant. So BIG is a flagship program of BIRAC, which provides right admixture of fuel and support to young startups and entrepreneurial individuals, especially in early stage biotech innovations in India. As a part of this scheme, successful big innovators receive up to Indian national rupees of 50 lakhs or US dollars of 70,000 approximately for research projects with commercialization potential with duration of up to 18 months. And it covers various sectors like primary agriculture, secondary agriculture, biotechnology, biomedical devices and diagnostics, drugs including drug delivery, and others. Next slide, Arvind. Thank you all. So this is all about the various government schemes available for young agriculture graduates. Jobs are not the only opportunities for young agri-graduates, but there is a scope of agripreneurship. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for the informative presentation where we discussed from the Agri Clinic and Agri Business Center scheme to the Startup India Seed Fund, PM Kusum, Managed Incubation Program, and other sector-specific programs like the National Bamboo Mission and Nidhi Prayas. The presentation highlighted the wide range of opportunities available for aspiring agripreneurs. Thank you so much. And I will request all the participants to please feel free to drop your question in chat box. We will take them after the second speaker's presentation. For the second speaker, I would like to invite my colleague, Ms. Maitri, to introduce him.
Thank you, Sona. Good morning, everyone. I'm Maitri from Team Manage CA. I'm glad to introduce today's speaker, Mr. Vishal Kumar Bharti, as Assistant Manager at NABARD Telangana Regional Office, where he heads the Refinance and Government Scheme Department. A distinguished mechanical engineer from NIT Jaipur, Mr. Bharti brings extensive expertise in financial management and project implementation. It's an honor to have you here with us, sir. With this short introduction, I would like to hand over the section to you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for the great introduction. Without further delay, I will start with the presentation. NABARD basically deals with two subsidy schemes, that is ACABC, which ma'am told in brief, and AMI. For both, NABARD acts as channelizing agency for subsidy. The subsidy is given by Government of India, but we are the one who channelize the agency. So I will start with the presentation. Arvind, can you make me the presenter, please?
Yes, sir. I will request my team to make Vishal sir presenter, please.
Just a minute.
Yes, sir. Sir, if there is any problem, we can share the
Can
PPT
you
from
present
our
from
end.
your side, ma'am?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Ah, okay, thank you. Ah, can you take it to the next slide, please? Back one previous slide. The scheme was already introduced by Usha ma'am, so I will just skip through the main parts. Like it is for those in agri graduates. First is it is specific to agri graduates. Not all can apply under this scheme, and it is for them to transform from unemployed youth to self-employed, like from job seeker to job creators. So there are two components: one is training, other is subsidy. Training part is dealt with manage, that ma'am told. 45 days training is compulsory to be eligible under the scheme. And the second part is subsidy, which I'll be dealing with. uh, NABARD deals the subsidy section of this scheme. Next slide. First, what are agri clinics and agri business centers? So the agri clinics are nothing special. Just like we, when we are sick, we go to clinic for their medicines or their diagnosis. Similarly, plants, agriculture field also need that diagnosis. So there are various components under agri clinics where expert advice can be given by the agri graduates or the experts. Something like soil health, crop practices, insurance, plant protection, feeder management, market price. So these are the things which agri graduates can explore under the entrepreneurship. Like they can set up the agri clinics. For example, I can tell in Telangana, the agri clinics are working very well. We have few success stories where they are giving good services to the farmers, and the overall productivity of the region has increased because of them. Similarly, for Agri-Business Center, they are the commercial agri-ventures where they profitable businesses are set up by the agri-entrepreneurs, as trivial as can be the agri-input shops or as exclusive as agri-tourism, agri-journalism. So there are wide range of activities, totaling 32 that ma'am already showed, where agripreneurs can set up a agri-business center for profitable businesses. Next slide, Arvind. Arvind, go to the next slide. So these are the list of activities ma'am already covered. So I will only highlight the basic one. Like majorly what we are seeing in under ACABC is like more than 95% agripreneurs are only opening the input shops, like fertilizer shops, seed shops. Other areas are not explored by them. But you can see there's a very wide variety of activities. Almost all agri activities can be availed under ACB scheme, like film production, farm publication, liquid nitrogen supply is there for cement banks, feed processing, retail outlets. You can even start landscaping business, floriculture, sericulture, mushroom production. Someone's question is there regarding mushroom farming. I will take it at the end. So all these activities are eligible under ACBC scheme. Next slide, please. This is the for Telangana, the distribution of activities under which the entrepreneurs have established their units. So more or less, this is the pattern for all India. Here you can see like almost 144 or approx 178, 180 projects sanctioned in Telangana are agri consultancy service and sale of agri inputs. So they are just opening the input shop and selling the agri fertilizers, seeds, pesticides. It is a good business, but it's not what you call a pure agripreneurship, the business which can be scaled to a large extent. So there are other units like dairy units, fishery unit, nursery, production of fruits, hatcheries are there, custom hiring center. This is the new last from 1 year we are seeing a rapid increase in the drone activities. So they are agripreneurs are taking drones and they are then here using it as a custom hiring center on rental basis to for spreading of the pesticide and insecticide, and they are very profitable. One more thing, like custom hiring center that agri drones or other machineries that can be converged with AIF scheme. From AIF, you can take loan and you can get the interest subvention. Along with that, you will be also be eligible for the subsidy under ACBC scheme. So it's a very lucrative opportunity for the drone business. Next slide, please. These are the scheme guidelines, the eligibility criteria. As I told, this is a specific scheme for agri graduates. You have to be a graduate in agriculture or in UG. More than 60% of the subjects should be agri subjects. Years should be 18 to 16 years. And the 45 days training that ma'am already explained by managed approved NTIs has to be done. Next slide. Project cost, like the individual ceiling is of 20 lakh, the TFO of a project can be 20 lakh. But some of you may argue that 20 lakh is too less for a agripreneur to establish a business. So government has also given a provision like up to 100 lakh, 1 crore project can be set up by a group of 5 entrepreneurs coming together. So if a big entrepreneur go down, someone wants to, or a hatchery business or something like semen processing where we need more of technology, there the group can come together and form up to 1 crore business. Term loan, this is one of the things that I would like to highlight. The nature of the term loan should be composite. What happens that agripreneurs take the loan, then when they come under ACBC to apply, their loan is either only the CC cash credit or only the term loan. But the loan should be in a composite nature. That is one of the criteria of the guideline. So 1 year's working capital along with the fixed capital should be the term loan under the project. And the subsidy is back-ended composite subsidy of 44% for women, SC/STs, and 36% for other categories. Now, what is back-ended subsidy? This also we need to clarify. Like when you apply under this, you won't be given the subsidy in your account like DBT. The subsidy will be back-ended, means the amount will be credited in a subsidy reserve fund, and when your last installment equivalent to the subsidy is left, that will be settled with the subsidy amount. So you won't get the subsidy upfront in your accounts. It will be settled with your loan. That's why it is a credit linked scheme. A subsidy will be adjusted in one lump sum against the last remaining installments. So this should be clear. Like many entrepreneurs are confused that the subsidy is not coming under in the account. Next slide. Extension of the here the in most of the cases you know that the subsidy can be given only once, but this is a scheme where you can apply for two times. A candidate can apply for two times given the overall ceiling of the TFO of 20 lakh. Like someone took a loan for 10 lakh for TFO of 10 lakh and he wants to extend his business, so he can again apply under ACBC for the remaining 10 lakh amount. uh, then there are criteria for women agripreneurs. Like for women, we face the issue of collateral. They don't have the collateral to take the loan. There also government has given them the leverage that their parent husband or in-laws can be the co-borrowers, and then she can apply 44% of the subsidy of the total project cost. Next slide, please. Now we'll talk about some of the issues that we see the bankers or the entrepreneurs face. First is the bank entrepreneur are very good with their DPR, what they want to set up, what they want to do as a business, but they're not too much knowledgeable about the banking terminology, all the DPR, what aspect, what ratios need to be there. So that they face the issue that their DPR is not as per the criteria of the bank. So bank does not give them loan easily. Other is the financing post training, same issue because they don't have the collateral or the viability of the business is not such that bank is willing to finance. And the market linkage, the project that their idea is very good, but the area in which they want to set up or the forward or backward linkage for that project is not too much uh, viable, so then they face the issue. Similarly for bank, most more or less same issues like viability of the project, technical knowledge of the entrepreneur, DPR is not properly as per the formats or the required criteria. So these are the some challenges once anyone is willing that they should take care of these things before going into the business activities. Next slide. Uh, the issues like how to overcome the challenges that I previously discussed. So nothing measured. We need to increase the financial literacy, some basic terminologies, some ratios, return, IRRs, uh, preparation of DPR, There are various consultancies that you can use. You can get the hand holding from manage as well regarding the preparation of DPRs. There are model DPRs available for a specific type of projects with the bank or the government of India's website. Then there are more awareness programs like this webinar of Saturday is very helpful for the agripreneurs. Similarly, NABARD does the district level workshop, state level workshop for AC, ABC business. And then there is the opportunities that you need to see, like use of automation in agriculture, use of sensors, uh, solar units, drones, etc. that can be used. And other thing is convergence with FPOs. What we are focusing is like there are FPOs who are producing something, but we need the backward linkage or the forward linkage that the entrepreneurs can explore, or they can help the FPOs to scale their businesses. Now, this is the basic checklist of documents that basically NABARD needs when we are giving the subsidy. So these are most of them will be provided by the bank itself. Some of them are by the entrepreneurs, like the managed training certificate, DPR. One thing is we need the approval and licenses for government department. Like if you are willing to open an input shop, then you need to provide the pesticide registration. If you are willing to be a drone custom hiring center, you need to have a drone license or other certificates that are required to open that certain business. They have to be submitted. And other than that, there are basic things: affidavit, photographs, category certificates to get 44% extra subsidies that we get for SC, STs, women. Rest other will be provided by the banks. Next slide. Uh, okay, these are the for ACBC, and since ma'am also talked about AMI, so I'll be also be giving a brief intro of the AMI scheme because that is also dealt with NABARD only. So in AMI there are two type of projects. First is the godowns, and other is primary processing units, where like rice processing, cotton winnowing, other things are there that can also be given. Like oil pressers are there; they are also eligible. So there the criteria is like in ACABC you have to be agri graduate, but under AMI anyone can apply. There is no criteria, no educational criteria. Even if you are illiterate, you are having a land, you are setting up a go down, then you are eligible under the EMI scheme. In that, since I'm not able to share the screen, but I would have shown the subsidies increased, doubled in the recent time. So just I will tell you the rates because there the project can be used up to 5,000 metric ton, and the subsidy could be up to maximum 1 crore for SC, STs, FPOs, panchayats, and for others it could be up to 75 lakh for go downs. For primary processing, it could be up to 30 lakh or 25 lakhs. There, the good thing is like it's the portal based system. So it's a very streamlined, based on the bank's declaration, very less documents are required. Uh, the amount is used, and the government is looking for the various godowns to hire for the government, like warehouse receipts for the central sales supplies. They are taking on rent. So that is also a very good option. There, the subsidy is 25% and 33%, up to a ceiling of 1 crore and 75 lakh. So there also the entrepreneurs can see because the activities have been enlarged. New activities have been added. Like I would name few, like vegetable drying unit, cashew roasting units, jute processing, honey processing units, coconut oil extraction units. These are also eligible under AMI scheme. And other than freezing, blanching of the fruit, vegetables, seeds, cereal, millet, drying, irradiation, packaging, beverage making, cleaning, washing of tea, coffee, withering, drying. So these all activities are eligible under AMI scheme as well. So these two are the schemes which NABARD deals with. There are many other schemes for the entrepreneurs, as ma'am highlighted. The only thing is the agri graduates need to look at the opportunity, not like a job seeker for other jobs, but as a creator to enhance the business, to open new units, to be a job providers, means leader in the field or in agriculture. So I'll end up with this. If any other questions, I can see a lot of questions. So we'll start with the questions. Arvind?
Yes, sir. We will start with the questions too. But before that, We would like to thank you for the detailed presentation on the Agri Clinic and Agribusiness Center ACABC scheme. Your session outlined the scope of Agri Ventures, the training process, challenges faced, and practical solution, encouraging young professionals to explore agripreneurship opportunity. So now we will take the questions. So I request participants to raise their hand or use the chat to ask queries to our speakers. We'll take question one by one. So first question is from Mr. Shivans. He's asking, ma'am, I completed my graduation in agriculture in 2024 and 1 year experience as an assistant manager in poultry feed mill. Will you help me to find job?
So I think this platform, let's take the questions about Agri Clinics, Agribusiness Center scheme and relevant questions for different government schemes that we have presented.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, the question regarding there are schemes, all of the schemes will be like can be availed by the graduate because graduates are available for all the schemes. But help to get a job, the whole idea of this is to create a job, to be the person who gives the job. So he can avail any of the scheme as per his convenience and his expertise, and most of the schemes will be helpful to him. For other, if you want to be in any specific scheme, he can contact Usha ma'am or regarding ACBC or AMI, we can give the detailed information to him.
Yes, sir. So next question is any special consideration for SC/ST?
Ah,
Under sir, you go ahead, please.
Ma'am, for SC/ST under ACABC, 44% of the TFO is given as a subsidy. For others, it's 36%. For SC/ST, it's 44%. Similarly, for in AMI scheme, it is up to it is 33%. For others, it is 25%. So there you can see the enhanced subsidies provided to the SC/ST beneficiaries, and this subsidy is on the TFO, not the loan amount. So if suppose a project is of 20 lakh under ACABC and 10 lakh is the loan amount, 10 lakh is the promoter's own contribution, and he is a SC or ST. So he'll get 8.8 lakh rupees as subsidy. So he's taking a loan of 10 lakhs and 8.8 lakh as a subsidy will be given to him. So in effect, the almost amount will be managed by the subsidy amount if he gives 50% of his own contribution.
Yes, sir. Usha ma'am, you want to add something?
Actually, as sir has rightly mentioned, for SC/ST, there is a subsidy of up to 44% on total financial outlay, and sir has explained well. We can take the next question, Sonu.
Yes, ma'am. So next question is from Karthik. Is saying thank you for the informative webinar. Could you please provide information on whether a background in biotechnology or botany qualifies individual to apply for subsidies for a tissue culture unit?
Yes, under Agri Clinics and Agribusiness Center scheme, the eligibility criteria for completing the training is includes biotechnology or botany qualifications also, and they can even establish a tissue culture unit wherein loan and subsidy can be definitely provided.
Sir, you want to add anything in this question? Sir, please unmute yourself.
Sorry, ma'am has already ma'am given the answer. I think it is sufficient.
Yes, sir. So we will move ahead. Next question is from Yash. Can we get loan for indoor saffron farming with the help of ACABC loan scheme?
Yes, ma'am. They can be. They are eligible. They can go to a bank. Once the bank gives the loan, they can apply under ACBC scheme.
Yes, so next question is any support in technical aspect and preparation of DPR?
Under Agri Clinics and Agribusiness Center scheme, the main outcome of the scheme is detailed project reports. So what we suggest is if they are eligible to undergo this training and if they belong to agriculture graduate or any science graduate like biotechnology or botany, they can definitely undergo this scheme, and the outcome will be a detailed project report. So there is a special 10 days sessions dedicated to only preparing these project proposals. So there will be experts from bank and experts from consultants like CA, etc. They will be coming up and taking these sessions.
Yes, ma'am. Next question is, farmer producer companies are eligible. Mr. Rajesh is asking this question. Farmer producer companies are eligible.
Yes,
So
ma'am, they are
farmer,
eligible. Uh, yes, ma'am, go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, just 1 second, sir.
Hmm.
Farmer producer companies are eligible for various schemes like PM Kusum, Agriculture Marketing Infrastructure Scheme, and Agri Infrastructure Fund Scheme. They are definitely eligible.
Ma'am,
Yes,
they are also eligible for extra subsidy. They are in the special category FPOs. So under AMI, they will be getting under 33%.
yes, sir. So next question is from Prashad. The scheme are only available for agriculture graduates, he is asking.
So Agri Clinics and Agribusiness Center scheme is alone for only agriculture and allied sector graduates. But other than AC-ABC scheme, whatever schemes that we have presented here is eligible for everyone who are serving the farming community.
Yes, ma'am. So next question is from Mr. Anuj. This question is for Vishal, sir. He is asking, I had been denied the subsidy of NHP for oyster mushroom farming. Rather, they are offering the subsidy for button mushroom, which demands extensive technology implementation. Contrary to this, oyster mushroom farming can be done by using farm available resources. What is your view on this?
Ma'am, I'm not a agri expert, so I won't be able to give him the right suggestions on this. But for subsidy, if he's been denied subsidy under NHB, he can try under ACABC scheme. I think there won't be any issue. One more thing I would like to add regarding the NABARD scheme. Almost every district has a DDM, District Development Manager of NABARD. So their details are available on the website. In their district, they can go and they can meet and discuss everything. He will handhold them regarding the schemes of NABARD, as well as they will help them in other schemes as well regarding agriculture sector.
Yes, sir. Usha, ma'am, you want to add
No,
something
no,
on
sir.
this question?
Yeah.
Okay. So next question is from Shakti Satis. I have completed ACABC in 2003. Can I eligible for drone service provider add subsidy and subsidy?
Yeah, so as they have completed Agri Clinics, Agribusiness Center scheme in 2003, now there would be one mandatory thing. They have to undergo refresher training programs that are given every year. So then they will be able to apply for loan and subsidy.
Yes, ma'am.
So that refresher training programs also happen when like a team wise. So he can approach for a refresher training program for farm mechanization, which also covers drones.
Yes, ma'am. So next question is from Mr. BG Vinayak. He's asking major difference between RKVY-RAFTAAR and AC and ABC scheme.
So Agri Clinics Agribusiness Center scheme is actually restricted only to agriculture and allied sector graduates, but and it deals with the existing enterprises or the enterprises that can be copied. But under RKVY-RAFTAAR, Agri-Startups have to be innovative. They have to solve certain problem, and that solution should be the idea or innovative product or a service which never existed. So this is the major scheme that I can say. And also in terms of Agri Clinics Agribusiness Center scheme, it is a loan component and subsidy component involved. But under RKVY-RAFTAAR, there is a direct grant in aid involved for various stages of startups. For students, maybe 4 lakh they can get, depends upon the project proposal, and for idea stage startups 5 lakh they can get, and for already established innovative agri ventures they can get up to 25 lakh depending upon the project proposal.
Yes, ma'am. So next question is from Mr. Shivans. This question is for Sir Vishal sir. He's asking,
Yes.
my question is ACABC scheme मेन ट्रेनिंग करने के लिए 1 ईयर का गैप क्यों मांगा जाता है आफ्टर ग्रेजुएशन?
I think Usha ma'am will be able to answer this question. The training pertains to manage.
Yeah, so to understand the seriousness of the candidate, we definitely require 1 year gap. And in this 1 year gap, we will be definitely interviewing. So candidates, when they apply for AC and ABC, there will be a interview process. In this interview process, we will carefully analyze what the candidate has done for this 1 year, whether he is serious to establish an agri venture, whether he has done any prior work to establish any particular agri venture. So those aspects will be carefully examined. For this purpose, and to ensure the seriousness of candidate to establish an agri venture, 1 year gap is must and should.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope your query is cleared.
Yes, ma'am, I think so. Okay, next question is from Ms. Rekha. Is there any age limit for agri-graduates for availing subsidy under the said scheme?
So to undergo the training itself, there is a age limit, 18 to 60 years. So those who are retired after 60 years are not eligible under the scheme.
Yes, ma'am. Next question is, any opportunities for focusing on transportation and logistics for agri-businesses?
Sonam, can you repeat the question?
Yes, ma'am. Any opportunity for focusing on transportation and logistics for agri-business?
Yeah, so there are certain schemes like Agri Marketing Infrastructure and Agri Infrastructure Fund Scheme, which offers subsidy component for logistics part also. I mean, like cold storages or mobile cold storages, etc. And sir, you can answer these questions.
Yes, ma'am. As ma'am told, there are certain criteria. I think only vehicles would be some criteria is there. Other than that, all the logistics are eligible, provided they are within the list of guideline eligible activities. And additionally, they can take AIF. That AIF plus AMI is a very good opportunity. Like the loan component become very less, and the subsidy is used in AMI scheme.
Yes, sir. So participants are also raising their hands, so we will unmute them one by one. So first, we will unmute Mr. Raje. Sir, now you can ask your question. Hello, Mr. Raje, are you able to hear us? So we will unmute Mr. Tushar. Hello, sir. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Yes, sir, you can ask your question.
Sir, myself Tushar Pare. I have done MTech in food operations and management from NUPTEM. We are having a land in industrial area in Maharashtra. Hello.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Audible, sir.
So we have to build a warehouse for setting up a food processing unit. So is there any subsidy or scheme for warehouse construction. And also, I want to ask about subsidy and training program for developing agri supply chain.
So I think Agri Infrastructure Fund is the right opportunity for you to establish a post-harvest infrastructure, whatever you're planning. Sir, you want to add anything? You're on mute, sir.
They are making a warehouse, then I think they will. It's a go down if they are eligible for AMI subsidy also, subject to a maximum subsidy of 1 crore that they can get for 5,000 metric tons. So AIF plus AMI would be best option for them.
Where I can get guidance for it, sir?
Guidance for
For
sir,
availing this subsidy.
AIF, every state has AIF PMU, Project Monitoring Unit. So you are from which state?
Maharashtra, sir.
So you can contact your AIF PMU for Maharashtra. They will handhold you, and they are in means sync with NABARD. So they will also guide you for the subsidy part of the AMI scheme.
Where it is located, sir, actually?
What I would suggest you is to go to the DDM of your district.
DDM.
DDM, District Development Manager. There is a person from the NABARD, officer of NABARD in each district. You can meet
Okay.
him. He will guide you regarding the scheme and what are the procedures. We'll also tell you the contact details and the PMU of AIF, as well as regarding AMI scheme. The details you can get from NABARD website of the DDMs.
Okay. And
Yes,
is
sir,
there
thank
any
you, sir.
training program for developing agri supply chain?
As such, from NABARD side, there is no program. Ma'am will tell you from my
From
manage.
managed side?
Sir, there's a course on not particularly supply chain, but there is a PG diploma in agriculture warehouse management at Manage. It is a 1-year course and it happens online. So for more details, you can visit our website www.manage.gov.in.
Okay.
So in that particular course, you can know more about warehousing, supply chain, value chain, etc.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So next question is from Mr. Shubrat. He's asking my appreciation to both the presenters. I got two questions. First one is, do Manage have any courses related to financial banking education? And second is, what are the courses available online hybrid that can taken either through Manage or NABARD?
So Manage has a PG diploma in agribusiness management, which is only for agriculture graduates. And there are online courses which offer only PG diploma for agriculture extension and agriculture warehouse management. And I don't think so any particularly financial management course Manage does have.
From a NABARD side also, we don't provide as such any training or courses.
Yes, sir. So next question is from Mr. Shiva. If I go for AB training, then I have to choose one topic for the training, or I will get the training on the whole topics you mentioned.
So, sir, if you are talking about agri clinics and agribusiness center scheme training, so this entire 45 days is scheduled into various aspects. So, first part will be on technical knowledge of agriculture. Second part will be on personality development. Third part will be on entrepreneurship development. And the fourth part will be on detailed project report proposal preparation, which is specific to the individual. So if you are interested in, say, dairy farm, the training may be in general, but the entire provides hand-holding support for individual candidates, especially if you are, say, you are choosing dairy farm. So NTI will definitely provide you with industry connects in dairy farms. Or if you say you want to do any landscaping, or if you are interested in nursery management, then the NTI will connect you to the particular nursery management connects. and the DPR that you would prepare and the guidance that you would receive will also be in that particular interest.
Yes, ma'am. So now we're going to unmute Miss Pratibha, so she will ask question directly to our speaker. I will request my team to please unmute Miss Pratibha. Hello, ma'am. Am I audible to you?
Excellent session. Thanks for this opportunity. Uh, we have the backgrounds in the management area as well as in the academics with some background on the zoology and microbiology area. We first want to understand this 45-day training is only inclined for the agri graduates. That's question number one. And if we want to really transition into the area of agripreneurship, especially in the stream of warehousing and other areas, we have ancestral land as well with us. What can be the possible courses that we can take? Basically, we are very new in these streams, and then we want to have some handholding support in the beginning to really start our work packs. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Pratibha, is your name right? Okay. So the first question that you asked is definitely you are eligible for agri clinics and agribusiness center scheme if you have done your undergraduation in zoology or microbiology. And say if you want to establish a warehouse or anything, you can definitely convert this agri clinics and agribusiness center scheme with AIF. And relating to particular course that you want to do, then you can try a course in manage PG diploma in agriculture warehouse management.
Yes, ma'am. So next question
Thank you
is
very
from
much.
okay, okay. Next question is from Surjit. Any course or schemes for non-agri background individuals?
So the government schemes that have been displayed today are all eligible for non-agriculture graduates except agri clinics and agribusiness center scheme, provided they have any interest in establishment of venture that is related to agriculture.
Yes, ma'am. So now we will unmute Saji Matthew. You can ask your question now.
So
We are audible.
hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yeah, so we are planning to start an oil processing unit with powder extraction also, but it's an integrated project. But the cost what we are estimated is will be above the 25 lakhs. So we have submitted the DPR with the 25 lakhs, but it's lacking the fund now. So can we have any supportive add-on schemes which we can fully furnish this project?
Sir, can you answer this question?
Sir, which type of oil press unit is there?
It's a integrated one with avocado and coconut oil.
Okay, so if you go under ACABC, it will be eligible, but the total TFO will be up to only 20 lakh. But
Yeah.
for oil press AMI, you can also avail under AMI scheme. There, your project, your subsidy amount can go up to 30 lakh uh, based on the woman category, or 25 lakh for male, and TFO can go up to 1 crore. So, based on the extent of your project, how big, you can apply in any one of these schemes. If it is going beyond the 20 lakh of the ACABC, you can go under AMI. There, you can get more subsidy.
So how we can apply the AMI? It's through the same portal.
Bank has to apply, sir. You have to visit the bank from where you have taken the loan, and then they based through a insure portal is there. They will apply on the portal, and then will process at the
Yeah.
NABARD level.
So is it possible, because it's an incubation project what we are looking for. So can we have go to the RAFTAAR also, if we can pitching the idea on this integrated project?
Ma'am will answer for RAFTAAR, whether you are eligible or not.
Sir, if you have processed any or if you have used any innovative process that has not been used by anyone, then you may be eligible under RKVY-RAFTAAR. So at Kerala Agriculture University, we have an incubation center. You can approach them.
Okay, fine. So, but basically, the application what we have forwarded, we can move on with the ABC, and then later we can see all those things. No?
No, sir. One thing is, like, if you take a subsidy for project under a scheme, you will be ineligible for most of the other schemes. Like, if you take under any other scheme, then you can't take under ACABC. If you take under ACABC, you cannot take for the same project, same loan under other scheme. So you have to give a affidavit that for same project you have not taken multiple subsidies.
Okay, understood.
You can go, I think, for any one.
Okay,
You can add on with AIF. You can converse with AIF scheme, but two subsidies would be difficult, I think.
okay, got it.
But Usasari, RKVY ACABC subsidy and RKVY grants will go with both, or how it is? There is a question also. Somebody taking ACABC loan and subsidy, because it is not the grants, then they are eligible to RKVY-RAFTAAR or not?
Sir, both are different. So under Agri-Clinics Agribusiness Center scheme, like we have already mentioned, those ventures can be copied or those ventures are already existing. Say if there is innovation in any agri-venture, then you can apply under RKVY-RAFTAAR for that innovation. That innovation can be funded based upon the stage of innovation. Say for suppose if you are a student, 4 lakhs you will get, or if you are an idea stage, you can get up to 5 lakh, or if you are already established and you are already into market, you can get up to 25 lakh. So sometimes we have agripreneurs under RKVY-RAFTAAR scheme. Sometimes since there is an innovation, but when there is no innovation, they cannot be included under RKVY-RAFTAAR.
Yes, ma'am. So as we approach to the end of today's session, if you have any remaining questions, please reach out to our speakers. Their contact details are shared in the chat box. This entire session will be available on our YouTube channel, so do subscribe for regular updates and valuable content. Also follow us on our social media to stay connected with the latest opportunity in agripreneurship. Also, we have one announcement to make. Manage Agri-Eureka 2025. It is a unique platform to discover and support innovative agri-startup ideas from across India. If you are an aspiring entrepreneur or agri-graduate with a bold idea to solve a real agriculture challenge, this is your chance to receive mentorship, seed funding, and structured incubation support through Manage CIA. Last date to apply is the 25th of May. Link is given in the chat box for application. For more details, visit our website. Also, the last date for registration for our digital marketing on our training program on digital marketing skill for agri startup is 12th of May. So do register for that now. And that is bring us to the end of 240th webinar, Saturday webinar. Before concluding the session, we want to thank our speakers, all of you who participated, and special thank to Dr. Savan Raj, Director Agriculture Extension and CEO of Manage CIA, whose will continues to guide us and our entire organizing team to putting together this informative session. Please take a moment to fill out the feedback form, and the link is in the chat box. And don't forget to register for next week's webinar. We look forward to welcoming you again with another engaging topic. Thank you once again, and have a good day.
Thank you,
Thank
Sonam.
you, sir,
Thank
for
you.
joining with us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you, sir, Sharvanan sir, for giving us this opportunity to talk about Agri-Clinic scheme and many different schemes for young agriculture graduates. And thank you, dear webinar attendees, for actively interacting with us.
Thank you.